Hello everybody, Ed0626 here bringing you some Call of Duty World War II gameplay on the map Ardennes Forest. Now this actually happens to be one of my favorite maps in the game. I personally think, like I said, I personally think it's one of the better designed maps. I think there's still a lot of flanking routes, like too many, but I think this map is one of the few that flows actually pretty well. Anyway, so I want to talk to you guys about today is shitty teammates. As we all know, Call of Duty is notorious for having some of the worst teammates any man can imagine. I believe I was playing solo, and I was playing this game. I didn't do super great myself in this game, but I did well enough where I was like, God damn, come on teammates, y'all could have did so much better than that. We ended up losing the game like 75 to 69 or something. As I take out that motherfucker right there. It's a great, by the way, this setup, M1 Garand with a shotgun. On this map, this is like the only map I actually use this setup. I actually really enjoy it though. I don't know why. Like I use the shotgun on the Ruins maps, and then I use the M1 Garand on like the other two lanes, you know, because it's just made for that range and shit. You know what I'm saying? But either way, it's still really well done. But you know, like I said, teammates on the other hand, they like to, you know, ruin decent games. And some of these teammates in this game, I just don't understand. Like, I know we always talk about the curse of the green triangles in COD, but even I'm not so, you know, blinded by the fact that, like, I don't know, compared to, you know, Battlefield 1, in Battlefield, or even in Battlefield in general, I should say. In Battlefield, you know when teammates are shit, because just how low they are on the leaderboard. When I'm top of the leaderboard, pretty much, or at least top 5, almost every game in Conquest in Battlefield, you know, that's something. That's something to be proud of. I've said this before in my in a previous video. You know, I think I'm probably one of the best teammates in Battlefield I could think of. You know. I mean, I'm everything I want in a teammate. I give health, I give ammo. I try and do my best to spot people, even though the spotting mechanic in the game is fucking broken. But, yeah, first of all, utter bullshit. Utter bullshit. I should have killed that one dude, but that fucking screen shake destroyed me. But, in Call of Duty, though, it's not so much about being a good teammate, which kind of sucks, because when I've been playing a game for the last several years that revolves around, you know, teamwork and shit, and going back to Call of Duty was a bit like much, because I want to go say, oh, I want health, I need ammo, that type of shit, but in reality, it's not the case. Now, what makes a shitty teammate in Call of Duty is simply the fact that, you know, you happen to die more than any other person on the team. That's why we were kind of, you know, even-ish in this game. I think you can tell right there. And then towards the end of the game, the enemy team decided to pull away, and we ended up with the loss. I still think, like I said, I think Call of Duty has some of the worst teammates to play solo with. That's why I rarely play this game solo myself. I prefer to play it with at least 1 or 2 people, so I can at least, you know, talk to somebody and, you know, just game with them, even compete against them, even in Battlefield too. Like, even my own friends and teammates like Hitman, Eggy, and, you know, Hollow, or Hollow Point, either or. I have 2 friends named Hollow. We always compete against each other, because we are very competitive people when it comes to video games, and I think anybody could attest to that. So you're not only trying to do good for your team, but you're trying to prove to the guys that you're playing with that you are among some of the best on the in the group. I think that's where the whole rant I had about me being one of the best Battlefield players ever came from. Because it's because of that drive that I just feel like I feel, you know, awesome. You know, in Call of Duty I kind of have that too, and I have had a lot of great games and that I'm looking forward to uploading and showing you guys. This game being, you know, one of them. It was a pretty decent game, but it was still a pain because, you know, teammates are just terrible. I was playing Call of Duty a couple nights ago, and it's just bad, you know. Teammates are just so terrible in that game. They're so oblivious to everything. And I'm so glad that, you know, when Battlefield 1 dropped, you know, it showed that too, how oblivious that the COD tards are to playing a game like Battlefield. And thank God they went back to this game, but even this game isn't that great, and I think people are going back to games like Battlefield because they realize that it's a more superior game, and quite frankly, I can't blame them. But either way, man, you know, the whole point of this rant is that Call of Duty teammates are some of the worst in any first-person shooter. If you have a game that you think teammates are worse in, like any other first-person shooter, like Destiny, Counter-Strike, anything like that, please feel free to let me know, because I personally think Call of Duty has some of the worst teammates. It doesn't matter how far back in Call of Duty you go, every Call of Duty has bad teammates. Thank God I don't think I'm one of them. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay, even though it was a loss. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great day, and peace out.